We're kicking off our new segment, Takeout Tuesday. Each Tuesday this month, we'll show you how you can make dishes as good as a restaurant chef right in your own kitchen.
And joining us today, Executive Chef Wade Birch of Neely's Barbecue Parlor. Great to have you again. Last time you made a big hit, barbecue spaghetti.
Right.
People are still talking about it.
Well, hopefully this will be a little more conducive to breakfast. You know, this has at least bacon and eggs.
Oh, wonderful.
So let's see what people think about that.
Cobb salad. You're starting out with some green tomatoes.
I am, Mary. I've got two I've already gotten into the flour, so we'll get a couple of them cooking, so we'll be able to eat.
So just straight into the flour.
I'm going to show you. We just start with buttermilk. Now, a keto green tomato, if you feel this, Rob, I mean, that's like a rock. I mean, you could throw that and hurt somebody.
It really
with
is hard. So how do I know? This is what I'm looking for, a nice hard...
Really firm, nice shape, and it still will smell like a tomato.
And the taste is different than a red tomato?
It's not sweet whatsoever. It's sour. It's bitter. So what you want to do is... I've learned, and this is a Southern boy trick, you take and lay them out on a cookie sheet with some kosher salt, and you let them sit like eggplant. You let the salt work on the tomatoes, and it will actually bring out some of the sugars and improve the flavor.
It won't have that bitter taste.
And it also softens it just a touch so that you soak it in a little buttermilk. If you don't like buttermilk, you could use, low-fat milk, fat-free milk, depends on what your diet is.
Okay.
I like the buttermilk. It gives it a little more, to me, the sourness pairs with the tartness of the tomato. Then you just dredge it in flour, a little salt and pepper in the flour, simply, and just lay them into a cast iron pan. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, use a regular skillet, whatever works.
Those two are cooking up nice, too.
Just a little thin layer of oil. If you like olive oil, use olive oil. If you don't want to have it be as heavy, use oil and vinegar on your Cobb, because you know Cobb salad has been around since the 30s.
Yeah.
So you gave us a start on this Cobb salad. It looks great. You've got avocado in there, romaine.
Always have avocado. We've got some nice fresh torn romaine. We've got the tomato. I've got a little Vidalia onion here that I just took and sliced up really thin. And
well, you're telling us about your bacon, which looks spectacular. It's big. It looks pretty.
Hearty, right?
Hearty is a good word, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're going to eat at home, you can make restaurant quality food and make it look like you ordered it in.
But how exactly did you make that?
Well, you just bake it on a cookie sheet. Now, that's our signature candy bacon we serve at Neely's. It's an appetizer. We also use it in our Cobb salad. All you have to do is rub it with a little brown sugar and some pepper and some spices, and then you bake it really slowly, almost like you're going to try and make beef jerky. It takes about 2.5 hours to make.
That's the first I've heard of baking bacon.
Right.
So that's it. And so it does take a little while longer, but it looks wonderful. So what else are we going to put into that? Well,
we've got some nice hard-boiled eggs. We've got some fresh grape tomatoes that you can find at the farmer's market. Now, if you don't find grape tomatoes and you like the larger ones, buy the red, yellow, heirloom, whatever you like. Just mix it up. The whole point of a Cobb salad is it was created as a leftover dish.
Oh, yeah?
I always feel like the key to a great salad is the dressing. So what did you put in your dressing? How can we make that?
That's our spicy ranch dressing we use at Neely's. Now, we add cayenne pepper to it. We add some other spices, a little fresh scallion, and you can go and do that. But you can use whatever dressing you like. Green Goddess, ranch, French.
Right. Dress it?
Whatever you like. Sure, if you'd like to just drizzle some dressing on there for me, that'd be great, and I'll sprinkle a little more cheese. And these tomatoes are almost ready.
It's like a work of art.
I love how John walks in with his fork in hand.
Well, exactly.
You got to be prepared for the battle.
I was going to go for some of that 2-hour bacon.
The Cobb salad, that it's the leftover.
Well, that's how it was created. It was a gentleman who owned a restaurant, Bob Cobb, and they claim that his chef invented it for him at the end of the shift one night. He didn't have anything to eat. He was hungry, so they just took everything they found laying around and created the salad. Now, there's different versions to every story, as you know, but...
And it's pretty important to go with the romaine lettuce?
The romaine is important. You can use, I have watercress here. Some people use iceberg, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's delicious.
So, do you use the romaine just because it's a little bit more sturdy?
It's sturdier. It'll hold up to all of the weight and the heft of that. The smoked turkey is heavy. All of that will weigh down your salad. So.
That looks like a good bite, John.
For a closer look at this recipe, go to our website at cbsnewyork.com. Great to see you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, Chef. Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
Look at some apps that can help you get through your 4th of July road trip coming up next.
Great.